From Turning Stone Resort in upstate New York, this is Poker Night in America. Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. Welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen. Historically, being thrown to the lion's den meant that you were about to become bloody pulp in the stomach of a ferocious kitty cat. Tonight, we look into the life of a poker player who actually asked to be thrown into the lion's den. This particular den happens to be at our poker table at the beautiful Turning Stone Resort in Verona, New York.
Do you guys think that's proper etiquette?
Yeah. To what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Like I just told him, because if he lifts it up sometimes.
Yeah, that's like.
I mean, I tell
'cause,
strangers I don't even know, but
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
playing.
I usually give people
Yeah,
like one or
for
two warnings. Once it's their own fault at that
I do
point.
2
If they
warnings.
like,
That's my rule.
if they just
Oh,
really are
okay,
just still
same.
doing it, you know,
Raise and
take
check
advantage.
one time
They're
the whole
just
time.
brain dead.
I can't believe I give you 400
I
on the
haven't
fucking
been looking that way. I'll tell you when I
Please
can.
don't put a 9 or a 10 where I have to pay this off.
You know that.
Because
I told a guy
a while
twice,
ago, didn't
and he said, "Mind your own business." So then I started looking.
Yeah.
That's when you
I was
tilt the
telling
hat
a guy,
down
like-
and look underneath and like lean in, do all that fun
Yeah.
stuff.
I was telling a guy
I'm
like
not telling the guy twice.
3 times in a row, and I told him, right? And then by the 3rd time, he was like, "Well, man, why do you keep looking?" And I'm like, "I won't say another word." You know, because
right.
he just kept doing it.
Right, yeah, well,
I'm
you
a
gotta
tall
do
guy.
it.
I got a long neck. Like I'm just like I'm not.
You actually do look a little like a giraffe.
So I'm like, hey, bud,
I'm sorry, I'm a professional poker player. I actually watch what people are doing when they're doing it.
Flop is ace, 6, jack, set of 6s for Christie, and Greg Mueller is first to act. He bets out 300, and Christie will call.
Hey, by the way, you guys all made fun of Tom for asking him how to spell poker night. Greg spelled it wrong.
I did.
It's N-I-G-H-T.
What I spell?
N-I-T-E.
You see that?
Is it late night? It wasn't late night poker.
That's probably why. That's probably why my brother's like, I can't get the feed.
I retweeted your dumb ass. You did spell it wrong. No, you spelled it right.
No?
Oh no, that's a different one.
What a dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, who asked
Hey,
about
I'm not-
that?
I-
That's
I-
why I asked for Greg's benefit. I didn't want to embarrass him, you know. And I
That
wanted-
Canadian schooling system much weaker.
Yeah.
I've never won a
Bullshit.
spelling bee. I will be honest. Never participated in one. Never won one. Christy, quit making me your.
The logic is really funny. I think it's really cool to follow with trips up top, so I went that way. I was strictly, there's no math, obviously, it's a complete coin flip.
It is cool to foul with trips up top.
I agree.
I'm on board. I'm on board. I wish they'd call this game off and I could just keep having a piece of team deep.
He would play a few more hands.
What's that, 400?
Is that Christie's for?
Why is she making it so much? She allowed to do that?
Yeah, it's ladies' night.
Oh yes,
God,
it's
he is
ladies'
winning all the
night.
cash.
Oh what a night.
She's quiet winner.
Feeling right. Oh yes.
Someone
it's
says Christy
ladies'
won all the
night.
cash.
I'm feeling right. Is Kiss really here tonight?
Yes. Yeah.
Why are we not going to see Kiss?
The Beach Boys were here last night.
Want to go see Kiss tonight?
It's not really Kiss though.
Oh, it's not? It's like a tribute band?
I don't think. Is it really Kiss? And Beach Boys? No.
I'll bet it wasn't all of the Beach Boys, and I'll bet it's not all of Kiss.
Exactly.
I'll bet it's like K-I-S, and it's like Beach Boy. Like Beach Boy.
Nearly Neil and.
Sean calls.
I would go see Kiss. I'd be all right. Would you?
Yeah.
You know, like us?
Nearly Neil Diamond and.
I think they'd put on a good show. I don't necessarily love their music.
Right.
I think they'd put on an
Yeah,
excellent show.
they do.
Sean
Have you ever
checks.
gone to a Kiss concert before?
I never have.
I haven't either.
No, I'm not a big rock and roll guy. You know me, I'm a country guy.
I like country too, a lot. Actually, Garth Brooks was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
When he went up there just with him and his guitar and played for 2.5 hours
Yeah.
straight.
that's my
Christie's
dream.
betting
It was unbelievable.
1,300.
What? Did you
That's
do that?
my dream. Play with Garth.
It seems like you could actually achieve that. It seems like he's very approachable.
That's my goal.
If he likes poker at all, it feels like you could play with Garth Brooks.
Yeah, that's my goal. You could start singing my song right now.
That good.
Yeah, but they're in the little middle of it here. Yeah.
I went backstage and hung out with him and Trisha.
Did you really? Did they remember you?
Halls.
Yeah. Really?
She
was there too?
Some frosted flakes. Read an email along the way.
Rivers of Deuce.
There'll never
What'd you have to do to get back there?
just another
Sean checks, and I'm guessing he's begging for a check behind.
Eights.
Or you can go to that one girl that I was on that Vivo Hammer. He was dating her.
Christy played, I think, very similar to what I thought she was going to play. I thought she played very tight.
So my job is that I am a host and writer, producer, podcast host for PokerNews.com. So basically I travel to lots of big tournaments and I interview these guys. That's what they know me as. Hello everyone, you're watching Poker News' coverage of the 2013 World Series of Poker main event final table. I'm Christy Arnett reporting to you from the Penn and Teller Theater. I do have, I think, a good amount of self-confidence, but at the same time, I'm still someone who can feel intimidated, can feel anxious, and I'm just happy that so far I kind of kept those emotions at bay. When I sat down at the table on the Poker Night in America set, that was the first time I think I've ever sat at a poker table where I was completely out of my comfort zone. It was insane. As far as, what comes after, I mean, I think that really, I hope that people who watch and maybe the people I'm playing with will have a little more respect for my game. It helps me with my job and my, I guess, reputation in poker. I don't know.
Well, now that we know a little bit about Christy, when we come back, see how her game stands up to some of the best poker players in the world.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen. Webster's Dictionary defines poker as a metal rod with a handle used for prodding and stirring an open fire. Interesting. The blinds here at our table at the beautiful Turning Stone Resort were $25 and $50 with an optional $100 straddle. Now that's an open fire.
Don't worry, he got in really good with Ace Jack himself.
David Levy, first act, he folds. Over to Tom Schneider.
Yeah, I got it with ace jack.
He made the most obvious kings you've ever seen. Even I would have wanted to fold.
And you sucked out?
You should be telling jokes.
Actions on Christy Arnett with pocket jacks.
You saw me get sick about putting the money in.
Well, the guy instant jam. Like when a guy like bet 3-bet instant
Never thought the day would come where I play more hands than anybody.
Yeah, you would have wanted to fold just like I wanted to fold, but we couldn't fold. It's not the way it works. All right, David says
David Levy finally is involved.
David's involved in the hand.
Yeah. That's that humor we've been waiting to see.
He's an ambassador, though. Not quite as big as Daniel, but he's on his way. He's trying to overtake him.
Christy's going to repop it to 2,100. Mike folds, and Matt will give up his hand, and Christy Arnett continuing to win here at our table.
Straddle.
I don't think it's locked.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. He doesn't look like everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Of all people, I don't think he's the
Yeah.
type is bluffing.
Yeah.
Look at his outfit.
You owe Gavin like 500 for him getting you the call.
Yeah, I think that was a good call.
Tom did everything he could. He even said he'll show him. He did the whole thing.
The whole routine.
He tried.
He's a professional live player.
I just know that I got 500.
I even tried to help
I got
Ty. So
500.
you'll see it in 30 minutes. On
Yeah,
the live.
right. Oh,
The game,
yeah.
man.
You're right.
Everything.
You're right.
Oh, Mike.
Really trying to hustle the amateur at the table.
Oh, my stuck 15.
I'm stuck 20 and I've given it away. So
You're buried in this game?
I don't know if it's locked. More than that.
Wonder why.
What are you in, 30 or 20?
25.
You're only in
I
25?
don't know. Does that mean it's locked? I think.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I'm behind 5,000.
Elliot Lesser's.
We have like 10 over 10,000.
That's not a regular Wi-Fi. That's like he's on Bluetooth or something. Like he's doing something
You
with
do?
another phone. He's like connected. Yeah.
Okay.
I think, or about
Right around 10.
Even
Okay,
though you
cool.
can't tell, it's just not your honestly.
It's enough.
Maybe you're
I'll
really
take
good
it.
with computers.
I'll gamble with you, Christy.
That's Campbell.
Oh, Tom lost a pot and now he's in another one. Wow.
Yeah.
All it took was one pot.
Snowball. I mean, how do you think he gets his name, the Donkey Bomber?
He's one of the best nicknames ever.
I like it. I agree. He bombs donkeys.
The Donkey Bomber, he's a first-round overall pick. Those chips are never locked up.
All he has to do is lose one more pot.
One more.
And it slides right in there.
Hello, D-Dub.
2,200 was the
Are
bet.
you first on the list for this game?
Matt will fold.
You should be
Back to Tom Schneider with pocket fives.
I'm just auto shipping
up, Barrett?
5,000s like they're nothing.
How's it going?
Actually, a pretty good flop if you're holding pocket fives.
Rested, playing good.
He finally doesn't have his kid around. That's why he's sleeping well.
Got to figure that Christy was raising with some pretty big cards, but that she doesn't have a made hand.
Man, you better hope he saves some for
He's
the cash
rebought
game.
6 times. Who said Lane Flack's here ready to focus and dominate?
Playing as tight as he's ever played. I think it was Gavin's quote.
Well, I mean, look at
I
the
know one
source.
thing, if I don't play better,
Look
I'm
at
gonna,
the source.
I'm gonna
Call
punish myself and
from
actually try
Tom.
the tournament tomorrow. That'll be my punishment.
I'll bet that.
Who are you kidding,
No,
Mikey?
I will punish myself.
Mikey, who are you kidding? You always try in a tournament.
Whether or not to
Turn is a 9 of spades.
How come I didn't get invited to your wedding?
But
I thought it was like a spur of the moment that
just think
nobody
it's
got
the- I
invited,
just
but now
think it's the
Janine
most
Jeeves tweeted that she
She
went
was
to
the
your
maid
thing.
of honor for my girlfriend.
I guess that'll happen then.
Wow, you never got invited?
I never got invited.
You told me you and Sean D were super tight.
We
I
used to
thought we
play
were. I thought
racquetball.
we
We used
were.
to hang out. And
I thought we were.
It was a small wedding. It was what, 200 people?
175.
175.
Donkey Bomber lost 2 in a row. The game could get good real quick.
It's always been my dream to be a rap girl. You know,
Oh, really?
Couldn't tell by all your things.
all the twerking.
Mikey fold turn?
I don't even still know what this twerking is. What is twerking?
You don't know what twerking is?
I don't think
Go look
I
at a
might
video.
know what
Mike
it
the
is.
Pro, you know what twerking is, right?
Like, bro,
Mike the Pro. You know what twerking is, right? You don't know what twerking is? Come on.
What is it?
It's just like where a girl like shakes ass like up and down.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know. It's a big deal these days
You ever feel like you've just lost all control of the poker
on
table?
the YouTube viral situation.
Welcome to Poker Night in America.
150.
Sean Deeb raises with 6-7 offsuit.
Oh, I thought that was the re-raise. I thought you were going for purples.
Too tilted. Can't afford it anymore. My bag's
Hey,
empty.
there you go.
My bag's half empty.
It's also, wait a minute. It's also half full.
You're sharp, Mikey.
is it a community bag?
Is the glass half empty? Or is
Grab
the
bag?
glass half full?
No, it's not a grab bag, especially right now. It's a full-blown bag.
And the flop
It's an
is
FBB.
6, 9, 8. Both Christy and Sean have flopped straight draws.
There'll be a 4-800 mix game tonight.
Or we'll be playing on
deal it.
paper.
They won't, what?
They don't do it next game.
Yeah, they don't have the games legalized here.
really?
They have Omaha and Oldham.
Omaha and Hold'em, you want to? They have PLO.
You play PLO 8 or better or just PLO?
Just PLO.
Have to deal in the room.
My wife's
Dealer, do you deal in the room?
So you can't play
Money?
a
There you go. We got a dealer.
Got
You deal in the room for money. We got a dealer.
all the games. You can only play
Say that right
PLO.
Yeah, I'm just joking. We're not gonna.
You can't play any mix.
Greg Mueller will exit.
425, right?
Yep. Yeah. That's right.
Rivers another 3. Christie's first. She's going to check. And Sean checks. A little surprised at the holdings of Christy Arnett.
That could have been way worse.
OPPTY?
Yeah.
Opportunity, man.
First opportunity, yeah.
Had my hand as dead as she could.
Slow and steady wins the race. And that's why poker players are often sometimes called grinders. Webster's dictionary defines grinder as a sandwich that consists of a long roll of Italian or French bread, split widthwise either into pieces or open in a V on one side, and then filled with a variety of meats, cheeses, vegetables, seasonings, and sauces. After these messages, we'll see how Christy does on the golf course. Turning Stone Resort is a world-class resort for so many reasons. But one of my favorites is their collection of on-site golf courses. One of which poker players Christy Arnett and Lauren Billings turned into their own no-holds-barred battle to the death. What's that? Oh, they didn't battle to the death. Oh, okay. Well, nonetheless, they did have clubs.
I have been a part of a few prop bets. One of them was on Poker Night in America. It was myself versus Lauren Billings.
Well, it was a prop bet. It was a prop bet based on us. I didn't have the prop bet.
We decided to see who could drive the ball farther. As soon as we said, okay, we're gonna have this competition, of course all the guys around us want to bet on the side.
All right, we got to get action.
What are we doing here? Kristen versus Lauren.
We're getting action.
Christy, I have no idea. I was copying him.
Hey, I want 100 on Chrissy. Who wants it? I want 100 on Chrissy. Who wants
You want
one?
100 to 1?
I got Christy. I got Christy.
Wait.
It's the best ball, whichever ball we're using. Whichever ball they would use in the scramble.
Yeah, farthest. Lauren's gonna miss the ball, Tom. Don't worry about it.
I've never golfed before. I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of embarrassing. Who's gonna tell me how to do it?
Hey, no lessons. Let's go. Let's gamble. Misses that swing.
Okay, I'm gonna practice though really quick.
Yeah, that's cool, Christy.
Okay, that's the one. Right like that. Exactly.
He's got better shots than me. I could lose 100. All right, we can that. We can beat the women's, yeah. We can do that. And keep your eye on the ball. Eye on the ball.
Simmer down, gentlemen.
Oh, wow. I like it. Yes, get past. Go. Yes!
Carried away.
No.
Look at the beautiful Christy Arnett making us ATVC all the beautiful cash. Versus Lauren.
You guys bet me 2 to 1.
I laid 2 to 1. That's how confident I was. See?
You guys got scared though. That was terrible.
It was a little salty, but once we saw her warm up, it was free money.
Yeah. And so my team won. That rush, betting with people, having money on the line, is definitely addicting. So I've, been in a few prop bets after that, but that was a lot of fun, especially because I won.
Yeah, of course. I straddle every time.
Straddle, buddy.
I've straddled every time so far.
Throw it in.
Me, you, Lance, like Greg are straddling every time. We got pretty much
Hey, put the 100 back in there, buddy.
Everyone loves to straddle in the cash game.
We have 3 auto straddles.
4. You can't count.
I'm not straddling.
No, we know that.
Gavin, he is here.
Okay.
He is here for business.
He
told me
We
he's
went
here
an
for
hour before his
business.
first drink. Let's
Told me
couple
he's here
drinks
for
in.
That
business.
wasn't by choice, though. I would have had a drink right away.
Oh, yeah. But he said he's here for business, and he is. 2 aces. That is Salta La Macchia.
Greg Mueller in the small blind with deuces.
I was supposed to be doing a WPD boot camp in Cleveland this weekend.
250 is the raise. Over to Christie.
Sure. I don't even know if they charge. They charge?
They don't.
No, they were comping the drinks just to.
Oh, they're comping.
And Christie will raise it to 675 with ace queen.
Christy.
Nice guy. When you're really, it's just how much small strip we had. I just beat Matt Glantz out of a pot. I knew I was gonna beat him, so.
You can?
You do it? So it's kind of like Matt Glantz did.
Yeah, Matt Glantz always is tipping.
It's like the first time when I threw the extra 100 out, he threw it back. You're like, what are you doing?
All right, I'll call.
You know, Matt, I actually think it would have been pretty good if you could have taken over being Poker's ambassador from Daniel.
Let's see what's going on. Please.
That would have been good. Like, Daniel does a good job, but I think you would have done a good job also, Matt. Don't you?
Do a good job of what?
He was trying to become Poker's next ambassador. He was trying to uproot Daniel.
This is one of Gavin's fantasies.
He was trying to uproot Daniel and become Poker's next ambassador. Yeah. It didn't work because Daniel's too big time. But I think Matt would have done a good job. I mean, I think he would have been an excellent ambassador, and I respect him for at least making the attempt.
Gavin's fantasy world.
Is he trying hard?
He tried very hard.
Yeah. It's my goal.
The World Series would listen to him, and Boo would be a lot better.
They will. They are.
They are gonna listen to you?
Yeah, it's all to tie. Everything's going to change.
They're going to listen to you? It's all going to be 1,510Ks, like you were saying?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Be what?
I don't like that.
It's going to be what?
I like getting some 3Ks and some 5K events in there.
I think you only need 3Ks and 5Ks for no limits. You really don't need it for mix. There is no middle. There are not people who
Turn
won't
is a
play like a
queen.
3 or 5K mix that won't play a 10K.
Right.
Like the
1500s and 10Ks. That's all.
I like
I don't
that.
know. I don't know if I agree with that.
I think it's really good for get people involved in the games, get them hooked at 1500 buy-in level, and then the people who like the games will play the 10Ks. Like who's gonna? You're gonna
I think
get
you guys might have too much money.
That's definitely true. But,
Yeah.
But
you guys don't include
That's
me
what
in
I
that.
said. You
Don't
guys,
include
I'm
me
looking
in
at
that.
these guys that are suggesting that 10K is just.
here's the thing: how much bigger were the field size with 5Ks over 10Ks? Like a 10 to 20% increase? I don't know. It's a very, very small increase, and they actually lost a lot of big name players who wouldn't play because of that. And I think for the kind of honor of a bracelet, like that's over. Well, yeah, you
that's
won
long
3.
over anyway.
4.
You won 4?
206.
How could there be honor in a bracelet when he won 4 and I won 4?
I thought he won 3. That's scary. 4, yeah, definitely it's gone.
He doesn't like winning only one in a year. If he wins one, he gets the second one.
That's right. The honor of the bracelet's gone when they have World Series of Poker Jamaica, World Series of Poker Africa, World Series of Poker New York, World Series of Poker Zimbabwe. I mean,
0.
And they give a bracelet for every one of them.
Go on.
Congrats. We've got more Poker Night in America when we come back.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Welcome back to Poker Night. Well, we hope you've enjoyed getting to know more about the wonderful Christy Arnett, and hopefully you'll join us again next time. Maybe next time I can get out of this ridiculous chair. In the meantime, connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and at pokernight.com. For everyone here at Poker Night, I'm Chris Hansen. Good night.
I don't even still know what this twerking is. What is twerking?
You don't know what twerking is?
I don't think I might know what it is.
Mike the Pro, you know what twerking is, right?
Mike the Pro.
Mike the Pro. You know what twerking is, right? You don't know what twerking is? Come on.
What is it?
It's just like where the girl like shakes her ass like up and down.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know. It's a big deal these days.
Oh. From Turning Stone Resort in upstate New York, this is Poker Night in America. Welcome to another exciting episode of Poker Night in America. I'm your host, Chris Hansen. This week, it's back to Turning Stone Resort in Verona, New York, where the poker action is everywhere. Our invite-only cash game is in full swing, and at the same time, Turning Stone is hosting the Empire State Hold'em Championships, a huge 2-week event with 426 players in the main event and a prize pool topping well over $600,000. Some of the high-profile players joined us in the tournament, and we got some free poker tips from the one and only Phil Locke.
When the card's in your hand, connect with the cards on what they call the flop, the first 3 cards. Then you bet. 2 clubs. Do you have a flushy-wushy draw?
No.
On the flop, if your hand's not good, or what we call fit, then when anyone bets, then you fold.
With Bill Locke at the table, it's real easy. It's all you need is him sitting.
If you play hands like this, you just might win a tournament.
And a couple of the big name pros made the final table this week here at Turning Stone. Do it! Going out in 7th place was James Rubin from Jericho, Vermont, taking home just over $20,000. And leaving in 6th place with a career winnings of $5.5 million, Matt Glantz.
Now, go nice and slow. See this card? I want you to pair it.
Our next elimination was one of the sweetest talkers at the table.
I peed in a Snapple bottle in the World Series. Right underneath the table, swear to God.
Will Fiala eliminated in 5th place.
Michael.
The always entertaining poker pro left with $32,000. Next, exiting the final table from Brigantine, New Jersey, David Johnston. He went home with just under $40,000. And Matthew Perry took out another victim in 3rd place in Budway Shalab.
What a joke, dude.
Only TV, right?
And heads up for the Empire State Poker Championship here at Turning Stone was Matthew Perry and Adam Foster. Matthew Perry had eliminated every player up until this point. He got it all in with pocket 4s versus ace-7, and he lost on the turn.
I think I played really well for most of the final table, so I'm definitely pretty satisfied. Like, obviously, second's awesome. And had a blast, definitely. Kind of said it's over.
Matt played so well, and he's so aggressive, you know, with the shorter stacks, and I was kind of second, put me in a lot of tough spots with the money jumps, and he took advantage of that really well. That was a really cool experience, and obviously I won, so that makes it even better.
Every time I play a poker tournament, I have to remind myself of the same thing. This is not a cash game, and I can't buy more chips. And that's just the beginning of differences between tournament and cash game poker.
In a cash game, I will take a lot more risk because I can rebuy, and I feel more comfortable going with my reads in a cash game because I can just put some more chips out. And I did that a lot today where I'm like, well, in a tournament, I would probably just call. But in the cash game, I moved in a few spots where I wouldn't in a tournament because, you know, surviving is more important than accumulating chips in a tournament.
Well, now you know the differences between those two styles of poker. Let's get to our cash game here at Turning Stone. The blinds are 25 and 50 with a $5,000 minimum buy-in. And a lot of the times you'll see the player who is under the gun or just to the left of the big blind playing a $100 straddle.
I play every hand.
Man, this is gonna be a fun table. Please give me something. Even Gavin wouldn't call it.
No, that's my birthday though. I'm more likely to call with that than
Someone may know your birthday at this table. You can't give away that
I know his
information.
birthday.
You're supposed to be
I know what he
protected.
has.
So what was it?
The suited 9-4.
9-4 suited
That's my
September
favorite.
4th, by the way. If you would like to send Gavin a birthday present.
Terrible.
Flop is 5-5-9. Mueller's ahead with his 2 pair 9s and 5s. Tom check. Mueller bets 700.
Did the dealer remember to get his quarter of that first spot? Or is Matt out the episode?
Yeah, Mike, did Mike give you? No,
Mike, give him a quarter. Mike, give the dealer a quarter.
Let him play this hand and possibly have more. Like he might need that quarter to get all in. To fold.
Well, if he gets it all in, then the dealer will get screwed.
Then we'll just make Greg pay because Greg won the shit.
You know Greg would whine about that.
Greg would whine never.
Greg Mueller bets 1,600.
That is not the right amount.
Call by Mike. And the river is a deuce.
Okay.
9.
I knew he had some. I knew he had some bull.
Why did you say the deuce?
I mean,
you know, a nine-
Gavin said you said you folded 9-4. I was not liking it too much. But.
Hey, you knew your kicker
I
didn't
think
matter
that
as
means he
much.
doesn't respect your game very much, Tom.
I guess that's what that means.
Wow.
I knew he had some. I was so sure he had some bull.
Hey, I wonder why you lost so much playing craps the last week.
When we come back, it's back to the cash game where you'll see one of the biggest blow-ups to ever be captured on film and find out what caused it. Next on Poker Night in America.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Thanks for coming back to Poker Night in America. I'm your host, Chris Hansen. Now let's get to our invite-only cash game here at Turning Stone.
He's worried about Gavin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all worried about me.
Gavin came,
I told-
stepped
I
up
told
his
you to
game.
worry about me.
Stepped up
I-
his
I
cussing
don't even
game.
know
I can be on good behavior if I want to be.
Yeah, oh yeah. You could be around the top CEOs of companies.
As their bartender.
Yeah.
Not for a long, not for long.
Not
period
for
of
long,
time.
yeah, no.
We're definitely for like a half hour. Or
Yeah,
so.
When he first wakes up in the morning.
There's no way that I'm just gonna let him just raise your straddle and I'm gonna fold.
Oh wow, Mikey must be really playing
Can I be in
loose.
seat 8, please?
He's probably thinking, oh, I got Christy to my left, Mike to my left. They won't play many pots against me. She's raised 4 times. I've called every single time.
Doesn't stop me though.
Flop is 6-10 deuce.
It's up to me. They both check blind.
We looked at the flop. At least I did.
After a couple of checks, actions on Mueller. Bets 500 with his pair of deuces. Over to Mike, who has top pair. Mike raises to 1,500. Matt Glantz folds. Sean Deeb with top pair, top kicker.
You look like you had a lot more chips before. Buried. Does that represent 20,000? Right?
Yeah, that's 14,000.
Does that make it up?
It's poker. Used to it.
I've been stuck many times.
Probably you'll get out before the end of the day, though, right?
Maybe. Doesn't really matter.
If this game keeps running, he'll get even.
With the felt.
Or even worse.
I'll get even with the felt. Jack.
It's not as much fun when you don't have a piece of the rake, though, is it?
Fine.
It's a lot more fun to play than. I bet.
Probably shouldn't talk about that.
All right, no more.
Where's your casino? Where is that?
Philadelphia.
Not his casino. He's the Jean Robert of Philadelphia.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's why everybody's been flooding there.
I don't know if a bet here is going to get Mattisau to fold.
They redid the census.
I was like it. There's good games.
That was fun, Bobby, not here.
Really good mixed games.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know?
No. What's the mixed games you guys play?
It's like 75, 150 HOE almost every day.
Really?
And then on Tuesdays there's big 153 mixed games, draw games, everything.
Badoosie,
2-4,
Badoosie, all that?
3-6.
You guys
all
play
the
that?
games.
Oh, excellent.
Some of the games are just OE. Some games are no, like triple draw, Badoosie, that kind of thing.
Wow.
Just depends who's there.
Which one, the ace or the deuce?
That was the worst fold I made in my life.
Would you fold?
He had 2 5s.
I'm so
Yeah, not too often you're going to see a player like Sean Deeb with the skill that he or any of these players has after the flop to fold top pair, top kicker. But Deeb just didn't want to get in between Mueller and Mattisau, I guess, and decided to sit that hand out.
10-7 suited.
You folded a 10 right there?
Turns out he would have won it.
That was good.
Wow. It was a good fold. It was a good fold for you.
You know what's funny is I knew as soon as you say that, I got to look at your face because you'll keep the straight face for about 1 second and then give the
Yeah, I'm easy.
smile and the
Just
lip
call,
lifting
Just call
thing.
my raise, and then you can just take it from there.
You made the best hand
Is that
fold.
the way
It was
it
nice.
I'll give you 3 to 1. Your hand was good.
Where's David Stratum?
Check. Leave it.
425.
I think it was 4.
Greg Mueller loves the action, makes it 425 with 8-10 of spades. And look at this, Mike Mattisau's woke up with queens. He's going to call over to Matt Glantz. Matt Glantz calls with a suited ace. Both Gavin Smith and Deeb will fold. So it's now back to Tom Schneider, thinking, wow, this is great. I've got 3 other players versus aces, but I don't want any of them to call, or maybe 1 at max.
That's why you're asking where my struggle.
Well, he makes a big raise. Schneider makes it 24.50 over to Greg. Mueller's in a tough spot because he's got Mike Mattisau behind him and Matt Glantz, and he's not sure what they're holding. But Mueller had represented having a very strong hand by making that initial raise. And he is going to call. Now back to Mike Mattisau.
I'm all in.
And he's all in.
Yeah.
Matt folds. And now back to Tom.
I call.
I guess I fold.
It's a perfect squeeze spot, perfectly flat. I was hoping somebody would squeeze. And he had aces. I tried to. That's funny.
Yeah, that's flop for the 10-8 of spades.
Wow. Back door.
there.
Back door.
I flatted because I thought that somebody would
6
squeeze.
spades.
How bad are you running that you lost 2,000 with that hand?
That's 2,500.
That's sick. You lost 2,500 with
50
that?
big ones.
That is running
400.
bad. That is running bad.
I purposely flatted. I said somebody's gonna squeeze.
Well,
here
Mike's
for
not
sure.
going to let me run the show. That is for sure. He is going to just not.
play every hand versus
He's
you.
not going to let. He's not going to let me run the show when he has 2 queens.
The game seems pretty friendly right now, but when we come back, things change dramatically. Poker Night in America would like to take a moment to acknowledge the passing of Chad Brown, a consistent presence in the world of poker and one of the game's most respected players. Welcome back to Poker Night in America. When we assembled this group of players at tonight's cash game, it wasn't by accident. We combined some of the best players with the biggest personalities. However, sometimes that can make for an explosive yet entertaining recipe.
Hold on. Let Mike said.
I just thought
He said he would never in a million years do that if he knew Tom opened.
Maybe you should pay attention.
He's
Mike.
also lying.
Never would have.
He's also
never
lying
would've.
to that.
He never would have.
I swear on my life I would.
He swears on his life. Which he's tried
You don't
to end
value your
100
life very.
times.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't
Tried
value
to
his
end
life
it
very
100
well.
times.
You would have just called it 2,000, Mikey.
Would have folded probably.
You would have folded.
Oh, right.
No way you folded. Mueller has 10 high every time there.
But
How'd you ever
he's
fold?
not right for his
Now he's
from
just
the
folding.
4-bet.
Yeah, now he's not even calling to see if he's folding. That is the most
You would've just
ridiculous
folded
poker
to
shot.
150.
No, he made it 2,000.
He made it 150 out of the gun. He says,
Yeah, he wasn't raising any.
Yeah, it was calm.
Right, yeah, I haven't played any hands.
It was the first pick overall. The guy opens under the gun for 150 and you're just going to muck the queen. Then you must have drafted bad then, Mikey. You must have drafted bad.
How much you play now, Mikey?
Not much.
4,200.
That's it?
How come he played tighter than me?
No, it's a little more.
I got 5,600.
He just had 22 dimes.
Wow, that's beautiful. I love it. You're brutal.
Matisow bet 1,000.
Greg, is not, you're not even winning, are you?
No, you're allowed to joke when you're
You
losing.
stacked me for 10,000, not even winning. How bad are you?
Well, I'm a little insulted Tom went first overall. I mean,
Right?
I wanted that card.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
Episode 2 of this season, for sure you're going first, Greg.
I'm sorry I missed the
They
draft.
may
It
fly
must've been
jet out
fun.
just for you.
Well, I think we thought it was going to be more fun, like more.
More chips?
Balls
Yeah,
talking.
way more sailors.
More balls talking.
More balls talking. I was trying to make. Instead of swearing, I usually say balls, but that doesn't work there. But we thought there was going to be more chatter. But everybody was like, "Oh, I got picked first, high five, woo!" Instead of like, "Why'd you pick me first?"
Mullen.
Yeah, I wanted to be there. I wasn't here yet.
It felt like a team thing, like.
Right. People were like on the Family Feud when they like come, and they all high five. And
I was surprised Richard was awesome.
Yeah, he was like pumped up, and they were saying, "Here's our teams."
Yeah, right.
Like.
Really, you should be like, "You kidding me?"
Yeah.
Greg. Yes, for the count.
Uh-oh.
Wow. So you guys give him a minute here. He's got a tough decision.
All right, I call.
I've never slow rolled anybody before.
The camera.
Never
You
slow
better
rolled
change some
anybody in my
logic
life.
to
Never will.
Mike Matisow just lost another 6,000 coming off losing 13,000 in the last hand to Tom Schneider.
Do you want cash, Mikey?
I might just quit. I don't like people to slow roll. It's not funny to me.
Well, hold on a sec.
46.75.
Hold on a sec.
Because yeah, the cash
You better
can't
say
play.
sorry, because Mike said he might quit now.
I'm sorry, Mike. It's
No,
only for TV.
I don't give a.
He owes you
I've never slow rolled a person in my life, and I never will. I don't think.
What did he say?
It's the most
He
disgusting thing
might
you can
quit
ever do.
if he got slow rolled. He's
I'm
being
not.
serious right
I'm
now.
dead serious.
Dead serious.
It's bullshit.
You can go ahead, but
It's all for fun, Mike.
It was
you know that.
harmless,
not
mate.
fun.
It was a small pot.
It's not
It was only
fun.
4,000.
That's not fun. Take the pot.
you want another beer?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I want to play.
He had 47,000. He had 3 points.
Yeah.
Really
Just
fucking
toss the
Hey,
flag, and I'll add this to my stack.
Nothing bothers me more.
Donkey
Nothing
Bomber, are you
bothers
ready
me
for another
more.
beer? Are you kidding me?
It's the only thing in life I hate.
That is all you
Mike.
drank?
I've been in every hand. It's easy for
what?
you when you're just sitting around holding your beer. I'm in throwing chips in the middle. Okay?
Oh my God.
I mean,
No, you really are Swiss.
Who's this?
European.
Give me one.
So in a game of poker, if you know you have the winning hand, you don't wait to call your opponent. You just call and move on to the next hand. It's referred to as being slow rolled. A lot of players say that.
The funny thing is, how did Mike not know? They're going, FPT, Greg. I'm like looking around, yeah? They're both going, he's slow rolling him. Mike's got his head down and has no clue. But I mean, seriously, that is out of line. Like, I do agree with Mike.
It's the only thing in life I don't deal with.
I didn't know you would take it. If I thought you would even be
You
slightly
do anything
offended-
to me, you can call me an name under the sun. You slow me, I'll punch you in the mouth.
All right.
You think I'm joking? I'm not.
I know
That's
you're not.
great television.
Okay.
Do it. Pop him. Pop him.
He's
You know,
being
if
dead
I thought
serious
you were
too,
offended,
you
I
guys.
would not
You
have
can call
done
me, you can make fun of me, you can do whatever you want. It's one thing I don't deal with.
You can throw Romeo and I'll punch you in the face too.
No, I mean, that is out of line. I agree. We're playing, I mean, this is big money here.
It's nothing to do with the money.
No, but I'm saying we're playing with a
Look
lot
at
of
your cards
money.
and play the hand.
No,
Let's go.
it's the principle. I don't like it.
All right, he apologized.
Yeah. You know, if I thought you would have been
Don't
offended, I
accept.
would have never done it. You know, we're good
You didn't
friends.
Cody.
I don't accept.
I'm actually offended.
Care less about money.
Hold on, are you playing
Hey, he
10,
said he's
Mike?
gonna punch
Well,
him
then
in
give
the
me
mouth.
cash.
How's he gonna-
Yeah, that can't play here.
Can't here. I understand.
Cash can't play either, but
Mattisau is going to sit this hand out and try to cool off. Matt
I
Glantz
only do 5.
folds.
I didn't
I
have
love poker players. You guys just this like random manila folder.
No, but he
with
can
just
call
a
for
little
chips.
cash.
Yeah,
Call
they're
for
gonna get
chips
chipped up.
Somebody will go get him.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a break. I'm not ready to take a break. I'm ready to go off.
To get the check.
Just for chips or to tape?
They've been meaning to take one anyway.
Yeah, don't take a break right now. Mattisau's on full blown. The game's about to get real good.
Hey, Greg, you want to look at your cards or have a drink of beer or something?
I'm giving the gentleman that just got slow rolled some change, okay?
No offense to Mike Mattisau, but there's not too many times when he's going to be called the gentleman at the table.
I mean, there's certain things that are just no-nos in poker.
Yeah, that was.
I thought it was awesome.
You can fill my seat.
No, Mikey, don't do it, Mikey.
Sorry, Mike.
Check.
Things I don't deal with, and that's
Mikey,
one
we're
of
on
them.
break. We're on break. Regroup. Let's go grab a slice of pizza. Hold on.
Nah,
I'll take you for a walk.
could care less.
Mikey.
Things like that I just don't deal with.
Don't do it. You're the captain.
I don't care.
We're gonna take a little break time.
Okay, break time.
Well, Mike the Mouth says he's leaving.
Dilla, can we see the
He's
time?
left the table.
Wow, that sounded exactly what he just said.
No, he's just trying to do it for fun. I know you hate it. No, I know you hate
There's
it.
still a hand going on between Kevin Smith and David Levy. And everyone is leaving the table. I guess we are taking a break. The action continues with Gavin and David here.
You gonna go for a thin one? You gonna try to eke a thin one out?
I think I'm good.
You're good.
With everyone wondering what's going on with Mike.
You weren't getting it anyways, David.
David's going to win
The
this
thin one
pot,
wasn't-
but
You were getting bait on.
more importantly, we've got to get out to check on
Hey,
Mike
Mike, right?
Mattisau.
Is it? You may have a seat. I just slow rolled Mattisau. He's storming off pissed. So.
I didn't see it firsthand. I just saw the aftermath. So what happened was I was kind of back of the house and I saw Mike stand up and basically storm off the set. After he left the set, he basically just went and sat down at a table by himself, and I went over there and a couple other players came over there, and he was really mad.
Waiting for Mike to decide what he wants to do. You in or out, Mike?
I was pretty worried that he wouldn't come back.
More from Turning Stone on Poker Night in America when we come back.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
For more Poker Night in America, find us online at pokernight.com and also hook up with us on Facebook and Twitter. For all of us here at Poker Night in America, I'm Chris Hansen.
I literally get slow rolled at least once a tournament every tournament I go to. And I think if you're a professional, that means you deal with it. I think Mattisau is a baby. I think Mattisau is always a baby.
When Sean was slow rolling, you could see me asking Sean, "You have it, don't you? You're slow rolling him, aren't you?" Because I know Sean for a long time, and I could tell when he was up to something. So I had a feeling it was fun. And Mattisau overreacted, but when does Mattisau not overreact? That's the beauty of Mattisau. We all love him, and we know what we get when we got Mattisau at the table.
I didn't know you would take it. If I thought you would even be
You
slightly
do anything
offended-
to me, you can call me an name under the sun. You ever slow me, I'll punch you in the mouth.
All right.
You think I'm joking? I'm not.
I know you're not.
Okay?
Do it. Pop him. Pop him. You know, I don't think he should have reacted the way he did, but I thought it was really funny.
For TV games like this, slow rolling is more than justified. We all have fun with it.
To me, it's like it's competitive. It's kind of showing somebody up. Find me a sport where something like that doesn't happen.
And I think Sean was just trying to have fun. I don't think he thought it was going to have the impact it did. But unfortunately for Mike, he had just lost a huge pot to me, where he almost lost all of his chips to me, and so it hurt a little bit more.
So the timing wasn't perfect, but I think that when we're going out this, we're understanding that we're making a television show, we're doing it, it's supposed to be entertaining.
It may not be the most classy thing in the world, but at least he didn't bite anybody.